Yeah, yeah. I'm living my best life. Made a couple M's, you know. Said I'm living my best life. Said I'm living my best life.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Random Opinions, Reaction Reviews. If you don't know who I am by now, you gotta get with the program. Today I'm coming to do a review on the episode that aired on General Hospital on Friday. Friday's date was September 6th, so let's go ahead and get into this.
We have Alexis and Diane sitting at Charlie's talking about Alexis' date with Neil. I don't know why the writers decided to do a flashback swing to this instead of showing us Neil and Alexis actually on a date, but okay. They went to the Floating Rib to play drag bingo, and Alexis and Neil got a chance to talk while playing bingo. They were enjoying each other's company. Neil even talked about his ex and how they continued to stay in a relationship despite not wanting to be in a relationship in order to be able to raise their daughter in a two-parent household. Alexis ends up winning bingo, and she was excited. She kissed Neil before she had even knew it. She's explaining all this to Diane, and Diane is loving the tea because Diane, like, she be sipping that tea. We have a scene with Sunny, Carly, and Lucas at Kelly's, and they're loving on Wiley. They're also talking about Josslyn and how it's gonna be hard for her to get back into the swing of school now that Oscar is gone. Carly also tells Lucas, like, yeah, when I was at the hospital, I seen Brad and Liesl with their heads together, and they seemed like they was thick as thieves. So Lucas like, yeah, I don't know what that was about. Josslyn and Dev, they're outside of Kelly's, and Josslyn's like, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to school and act like everything is okay. And Dev is like, you know what, if you want to skip school, like, I'll cover for you, like, I understand. And Jack shows up, and he was like, typically, if a guy was telling my daughter to skip school, I would be on a butt, but I'm not even going to do that, like, because I completely understand where she's coming from. One day of skipping school won't hurt, like, she's going through a lot. So he gets a chance to get acquainted with Dev, and Dev, he raises the question why Sunny decided to take Dev in. Well, Dev completely, like, plays it off, gives him a good lie. And Jackson's like, okay, I can understand that. But his main priority is tending to Josslyn. And he gives her a hug, and he's there for her, lets her know, you know what, baby, if you don't want to go to school first day, that's fine. I'm not going to criticize you. I'm not even going to scold you. So Sonny comes out, and he sees the kids. So he sees the kids off at school. And Jackson's like, when were you going to tell me that you had a 16-year-old boy living with you permanently? And Sonny thinks that it's none of Jax's business, but Sonny, you're wrong. It's Jax's business. His daughter lives in that household. And if it were I, as a mother, I wouldn't even let that happen. Like, you wouldn't even, no, it's a no-no. Jax takes his concerns into Carly, and he was like, why didn't you tell me? And she was like, you know what, Jax, you're completely right, but you know what, I have everything going on with me breaking my foot, me being pregnant, and Jax understands. And he's like, I've been thinking I'm going to be closing on a house real soon. Josslyn can live with me. He doesn't want the troubles that this kid could bring to affect Josslyn, and Carly completely understands, but she's like, you know what, I was wrong, I should have talked to you, but let's take things slow and figure out where to go from there. And Jax is like, you know what, you're right, I haven't brought anything up to Josslyn yet, we'll see what happens. Sonny was not liking that. And Carly tells him, look, Sonny, we're going to have to hold on this adoption, because what if it was Christina and Alexis bought a 16-year-old boy to live with her? And Sonny's like, no, I get you. Obrecht goes to find Brad. Brad has the test results ready for her. You know, he's doctored them to make it seem like Sasha is related to Nina. He's like, do you think I'm an idiot? Because he wants to make sure she stops blackmailing him from there. Like, that he's done his last favor. He's broke his last law for her. And she says, why would I blackmail an idiot? Like... Obrecht, it was a mess. Her clapbacks be so funny. He tells her, look, I'm done after this. And she says, your secret is safe with me. My secret is safe with you. Brad pretty much just doesn't trust that Obrecht's going to keep her mouth closed or not blackmail him again. And Lucas shows up to the hospital with Wiley. And he does bring up that Carly said that she's seen Obrecht and Brad head together. And he wanted to know what that was about. And Brad quick on his feet because he's good at lying. He's a pathological liar. And he's like, oh, she wanted to know how Britt was doing, if I've heard from Britt. And I'm like, yeah, you're a liar. So then we had scenes today with Nelle and Shiloh. And Nelle is like, look, I've heard a lot about you from Harmony. She mentions how she's read his book and how much of a master manipulator he is and how he's gotten people to do his dirty work for him long enough. But she offers him an ultimatum, a negotiation maybe. She has a plan to help Shiloh get his hands on Wiley and the Quartermain stock that is his, apparently. Shiloh's like, why do you want to help me? And she said, because the Quartermains are my enemy too. So will Shiloh take her up on her plan, on her offer? I have no clue. But we'll see. I don't know where Nelle is going with this. But I don't know. The girl is weird. 1 minute she wants to keep Wiley out of Shiloh's hands. Now she's trying to place Wiley in Shiloh's hands. I don't know what she's thinking about. But it's clearly to spite Michael and the Quartermains. It's like crazy. And the Corinthoses. So Sasha has a good prognosis, you guys. Finn run the test and he found out that she is getting better. She doesn't have any damage to her internal organs. And she'll make a full recovery. And Nina is happy. She hugging everybody. She hugging Finn, Valentine, Michael, everything. Michael's a little relieved. He's ready to move forward with his relationship. Nina and him discuss Sasha even further. And everybody is just relieved. Sasha even tells Nina that she loves her. Obrecht comes and Nina tells Obrecht that Sasha is fine. She's clear. And Obrecht is happy for her. And Nina tells her, look, the stars are finally aligned, auntie. And Obrecht is a very selfish person, but she actually does want to see Nina happy. So she's not saying nothing because Nina is legitly happy with Sasha being her daughter. So it's like that secret can never come out. Valentine and Nina get their heads together because Nina wants Valentine to seek revenge. But Valentine is like, look, I'm going to just sit back because Cassandra crossed the wrong people's path. Michael was there and he could have got hurt just as well. So Sonny, the godfather of Port Charles, might have something to say to Cassandra, might be the one to do something. I ain't got to do nothing. So they want to leave it up to Sonny to do their dirty work. Josslyn is at school and it's a new kid. He opens up the locker. It's a picture of Oscar and Josslyn in his locker. And he's like, they're supposed to clean these lockers out. He's really grumpy. And Josslyn's like, tap on the shoulder. Can I get that picture? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm new to this school, blah, 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 blah. But Josslyn is clearly having a hard time letting Oscar go. We have a brief scene where Brad is saying goodbye to Lucas and Wiley. They're getting on the elevator, right? Michael gets on the elevator. Obrecht gets on the elevator. And Brad is looking like looking shook. And Liesl is just teasing Brad. I thought that was so funny. But you guys let me know what you thought about the episode. Give me a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to receive notifications when I upload future videos. Also, add me on Instagram, okay? I will see you guys later. Bye.
I finally made my mind, know that I can't go back broke. They saying that my time up, my back against the ropes. I hustle, got my grind, know that when I made the most. I had faith every night and I never lost no hope.